For decades, professional growth looked like a staircase, predictable, sturdy, and moving in one clear direction. But the rules keeping that structure intact are collapsing. Look at this diagram of a modern career trajectory. What used to be a single straight line now splinters into dozens of chaotic branches driven by automation, layoffs, and industry decline. If you are caught in this, you know you are stuck and need a change. But the volume of chaotic options often leads to paralysis, making it impossible to decide on your next move. The common mistake professionals make is treating a structural collapse of their entire industry exactly the same as a standard everyday job hunt. Success in this environment requires accurately diagnosing the depth of your disruption before you commit to a specific strategy. Nova Work Global provides a systemic solution designed to correct this diagnosis failure and guide your professional reinvention. Their entire approach is anchored by two principles: clarity first, momentum always. To achieve that, you have to accept a specific trade-off. You must abandon the comfortable illusion of a do-it-yourself job hunt and commit to a rigorous personal audit. Their framework requires 4 mandatory execution steps: diagnose your reality, decide on your target, build your assets, and execute the strategy. But applying those steps to the wrong career trajectory guarantees failure. You have to categorize your specific crisis first. This matrix compares 3 crisis profiles. First, the paralyzed professional, overwhelmed by options. The required input is a deep audit of your strengths, values, and goals. The outcome translates those desires into target roles and a clear decision framework. The trade-off of this tier is that it does not do the heavy lifting of getting you hired. It strictly provides directional clarity. High-speed execution without foundational direction is just running quickly toward the wrong destination. The second profile is the standard layoff, for professionals whose current field remains viable. The input requires rapidly optimizing existing assets, like your resume and LinkedIn, and building a targeted search plan. The outcome is significantly accelerated hiring speed. But the critical vulnerability of this tier is clear. It is ineffective if your previous role is being automated out of existence. Career velocity is useless if your old professional lane is a dying market. The most severe crisis profile is total structural disruption. This happens when a professional's role has been decimated by AI or macroeconomic shifts. Nova Re-Architect is the highest friction intervention for this crisis. The required input is massive, a total teardown of your professional identity to design a new skill stack from scratch. The outcome is becoming highly employable in a new, future-proofed market lane. Clinging to an obsolete professional identity is a career death sentence. Reinvention is the only valid response to structural disruption. With generative AI tools widely available, you might wonder why you should pay for a structured program instead of hacking a transition yourself. NovaWorks' differentiator is the AI plus human coaching hybrid methodology, designed to prevent bad strategic pivots. AI is deployed to handle the high-speed busy work of a transition, specifically accelerating the research, targeting, and tailoring of your assets. That speed is balanced by a mandatory human element, applying strategic judgment and making the nuanced decisions during the coaching phases. AI provides the raw momentum to move fast, but human coaching ensures the strategy actually aligns with market reality. This graph maps your crisis. The horizontal axis charts clarity of your next step. The vertical evaluates viability of current skills. High viability with low clarity requires Nova Align. High clarity maps to Nova Next. With low viability, you must tear down the foundation using Nova Re-Architect. If your skills are structurally obsolete, do not waste time polishing a resume. Tear down the foundation and re-architect. The global job market will not return to the safe, linear model of the past. Career reinvention shifted from a luxury for the ambitious to a baseline survival skill for everyone. You need to honestly diagnose your situation, accept the required trade-offs, and choose the correct level of intervention without hesitation. Earn your clarity first, then execute your next chapter with unstoppable